Greetings everybody and welcome to this video. So in this video, I am going to talk about 3 ways in how you can power your mind. It's how to develop your mind power. So greetings and a warm welcome to Advancing Mindset, where we talk about the mindset or the opinion or the thoughts that help you move forward, regardless of obstacles, of blockings, or failure, or mistakes. You keep on moving forward. The only way is upward and forward. And that is why we talk about here at Advancing Mindset. My name is Joshua. I am a mindset coach. I help people, I empower people to think positive, to be emotionally intelligent, and to take action. You want to get your thoughts right, still using your conscious and your subconscious. Then you talk about your feelings, because your feelings create your mood, your attitudes, your emotions are strong feelings which create a physiological change. So they affect your your involuntary nervous system. So those are your organs. So being able to use positive feelings to change your mood or to control your mood, that is perfect for you. Learn to react to situations, how to react to negative situations. When you follow up by taking the right action, sometimes we forget, we think it, we pray it, we believe it, then we stop right there. So the key part, last part, is to take action. What's the next step? How do I build this video? How do I start a website? How do I start making calls? How do I start launching myself? That's the key part people tend to miss out or tend to fear, the taking action part. We can pray well, we can do well, we can meditate well, but the action part is where we want to get out there and overcome that fear. Well, welcome to the channel, and that's what we do. I'm here live every Monday to Friday around 1 o'clock-ish or 12:30. So it's a perfect time for many times, those who are in America, those in the Far East, or in China or Tokyo, because I'm in the UK, so it's better lunchtime. But all in all, we come up live and we talk about different topics that help us engage our minds and our hearts, our feelings, emotions, and taking action and believing you can. It's all about the beliefs and the limiting beliefs that we need to get rid of in our minds. Talking about the mind power, simply mind is just your element, your thoughts, how you express yourself, and the power is what gives you the ability to do something. Power is the ability to make change. Power is the ability to make change. We are all powerful. So sometimes we think we are powerless because nobody has seen what we are doing. Doesn't mean you're not powerful. Power is the ability to make change. If you can change your surroundings, it's powerful. If you can change the way you speak into a positive way, that is powerful. So we here go for the positive power, where we change it for a positive result, not just to change it because we can. That means we don't go for the legal stuff, don't go for the moral stuff, don't go for an ethical stuff. So we do it legally, morally, and ethically, because people just say anything and when they do anything. Oh, I see, I'm changing you. You don't like me. They pound. Some they kind of violent. That's how they change. They use the power, or they think they're looking lack of power. So if you have power, you don't use it. People of power don't use it. You don't have to show off. You don't have to brag. You don't have to use others because the power is within you. So you don't have to do it. You control yourself. Having true power is mostly about controlling yourself. It's always, if you have self-control over the 7 deadly sins, there's greed, there's lust, there's what else is there? There's some stealing, there's killing. So if you can control yourself over those negative emotions, that's what you become. That makes you truly powerful, because in most cases, the times when we really act, because it overcomes us, we don't have the power to react. So we tend to fight, or we tend to swear, or we tend to hit somebody in our mind because we don't have the discipline or the power not to do it. So by being powerful, you do not hate others. You do not go out of the way to steal, to kill, to murder. Unless there's war, when you're in an army, that's when it's different. But you don't plan to harm others. You don't plan to take from others by force or manipulate, because you are powerful enough to do it yourself. You ask, would you like this? This is what it means. I like you, but I don't think I could get married. But I think I like you. I'd like to get to know you. Powerful means being honest to yourself and being honest with others. You're not afraid of losing others, not afraid of others hating you, or you're not afraid of others rejecting you, because you are you. The power is within you. Because we are taught we must go to others for acceptance, rejection. You must love me. You must follow my rules. You must do this for me. You must do it for me. You must be like me. If you want to look like me, do this. So many people have been taught to always follow others, and if you don't follow us, you're not one of them. You're one of us. So as a tribe, yes, if you want to be part of a tribe, that is important. If you have a tribe, yes, so identity is very important. But also, it's better to work as a tribe, but also, if you're as independent and work as a tribe, that is good. Yes, there are customs to follow, tradition to follow. If you're part of a certain club or organization or country or nation, there are certain customs you must follow. You can't be part of it because you're building a society. So there are rules which you may follow, but sometimes those rules are not really ethical, moral, or just in most cases now. But times when you have to use your own logic. So the time that is up to your own discretion. So I'll leave a choice to you. But once you are powerful, you do not have to take from others. You don't have to lie to others. You don't have to steal. You don't have to pretend. Because you don't have to lower standards for others to like you. You don't have to get out of the way and do stunning things. People can see you, I'm here, or do something so spectacular. People can think, wow, those are signs of looking for attention. People want to do spectacular things, all magic tricks. They're good. If it's your career, yes. But if it's a one-time thing, then you're looking for attention. No. If it's something you do as a career, magician, great, go for it. But if you're just doing it so people can see you, chances are you're looking for attention. You're feeling powerless. If you want to go teach others by force, you want to meet others, you want to invite others to events by force, then you are being powerless. You want others to give you attention. If you're inviting others to come just to have fun or to enjoy it, even if others coming, you can have the event and have fun. That is perfect. But if you're doing it just because you want others' attention, or you feel like yours is better, or you don't want to work on yours, that is a sign you're lacking power, or you're feeling powerless. So whenever you feel that feeling, quickly do a positive thing, or read your positive encouragements, your achievements, or go back to yourself and start thinking again. Quickly switch that feeling to a positive one. Or jump out and say, yes, sorry, and get back to your life, isn't it? I'm going to talk about 3 ways in which you can power your mind. Because your mind is key, your mind is key, your mind is key. For those who do not know the meaning of mind, I'll give you a few definitions of mind you can use for your benefit. The mind is the element of you that enables you to be aware of the world and your experiences. That is to think, to feel. It's the faculty of consciousness and thought. So your mind is the element of you that enables you to be aware of your world and your experience. So you can think, you can feel. It's the faculty of your consciousness and your thought. So that is your mind. Another one is a person's ability to think and reason. It's your intellect. It's your ability to think and reason. My goodness me, if you have the ability to think and reason, you are a powerhouse, you are a force to be reckoned with. In this time, before, a long time ago, in the old days, many were thinkers. We had great thinkers, there were great libraries, there were great schools of thinkers, and people were far ahead. People now are taught to be so advanced, but yet, if you look in the past, people were more advanced than we are because they were great thinkers. People used to reason, logic. Nowadays, there's no reasoning at all. There is instant gratitude. I want it now. I want it yesterday. Doesn't care about the effects. It cares about now. How I feel right now is what I want. But we don't forget the logic part. Some people just think. They don't feel. Some people feel. They don't think. So once your thoughts and feelings go together, then your mind is one. So your mind is the element of you that makes you aware of your experiences, of your world. It is your consciousness, the faculty of your consciousness and your thought, the ability to think and feel. How do you feel today? Are you okay? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling happy? What are you thinking? Are you thinking? What are the consequences? What are the implications? If I do this now, how will it affect me in the next 5 years? Where am I coming from? What can I do today? Who's this person? What do they want from me? What is their motive? Can I trust them? Those are thinking questions you ask yourself. You have to develop your intellect. Yes? So that is your mind. That is the ability, that form which helps you be aware of your world, of your experiences. It's the faculty of your consciousness, of your thought, the things you're thinking here. So that is your mind. So that is amazing. The person's ability to think is your intellect. It is important. I would like it is important because there are many things which will pass by you or you will not know because you're not thinking, and people will take you for a fool. If you do not think, somebody will take you for a fool. You guarantee that. If you do not think, someone else will think for you. And if you think for somebody else, somebody thinks for you, there you are on their timetable. But people don't do that. But yet the key is that people who don't want to think for themselves, want others to think for them, they are never happy because they don't get to fulfill their needs because someone has to fulfill their needs for them. That is the big consequence of that. You have to wait for somebody to ever give you food or to give you money. It's fine if someone will think for you, but the key is you have to wait for hours. And if not around, then you have to be on the waiting list. So you tend not to be happy sometimes, and you tend not to be fulfilled because you cannot think for yourself. Others have to do it for you. That is the key disadvantage of letting others think for you. And it's a big one because you end up being depressed, you get stressed out, you start losing your money, you cannot work, you cannot do that. Why? Because you let others think for you. As you grow older now, especially if you grow old now, people say, "Oh, I can't help you now. You're too old. You lose your abilities because you've lost your able to use your mind for a long time. So you lose that connection in your brain. So those neurons stop firing because you're not using them. You're not thinking. So the reasoning goes. That is how some people are now. I think I'm not saying I can, but I think I can tell sometimes somebody can't reason because what you don't use, you lose. The gifts you have, like when you're young, if you don't use them, those dreams you had, they go. They go. If you don't use them, they go. It's like that. Then if you don't water the grass, it dies. It grows out the way it goes. Same thing with your mind, your intellect. If you don't use it, the gifts you have in there, you're thinking, it dies out. So people, I have seen some people how they think, how they reason, like wow, like there's nothing in there. It's like nothing at all, no reasoning at all. They just use force now. They use manipulation. They use lies because they don't have the power to think and reason anymore. So they tend to go for the violence, for the illegal things, for the immoral things, for the unethical things, because that's what they're depending on to survive. So most criminals now, because they're not used to being critical of their thinking or reasoning, now they have to use cunning ways to get what they want. Even those who are not thinking for themselves have been taught other things, especially those who are going to certain sects or certain beliefs, whereby you're not allowed to think for yourself or reason. I repeat, some sects or beliefs or organizations which teach people not to think for themselves. It's a sin to think some areas. It's not allowed to think or reason. It's not allowed to use your mind. It's illegal sometimes in some areas. People now are not allowed to think, and so they cannot survive anymore. So they tend to lie a lot. I repeat, people who don't think tend to lie a lot. Almost everything they say is a pure lie. They are dishonest as can't even swear it out. People who do not think are very dishonest. If you don't think, very dishonest, because you cannot reason, you cannot be honest, you cannot be truthful, because you have to lie, because you don't know how to get your needs fulfilled, because you've been taught it's wrong to be right. So you have to lie all the time. I've met and talked to a lot of people who follow those certain beliefs. 100%, 50% of what they do is, I'm a liar, I'm bad, I'm this. So it's conflict in your mind. It's conflict. The war is within you. People say the good and bad, devil and God. No, the war is within you, because what you're taught and what you should be are two different things. You're taught being wrong is right, right is wrong. So when you reach a section in the middle of a road where you feel like, if I'm right, I'll be wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'll be right. But if I'm wrong, I'll go to jail. And if I'm wrong, I'll lose out. So you think, what should I do now? I've been taught that this is wrong. But now it's here. If I get it, I'll go for it. If I don't get it, I will follow my teachings and I lose out. Or if I follow it and I win. That's what is conflicting people in the mind. So they're always at conflict. So they're never in happy relationships. Look at them. If they're married, they're not always happy. You can tell by the looks in their faces. So the mind is critical. The mind is so critical. My goodness me. The mind is critical. So others who use substances who have lost the ability to use their willpower. Sorry, I'll cut it out. Those who have lost their ability to use the willpower now depend on other substances to give them power, called confidence. One thing is alcohol. People who abuse alcohol now use it to develop their confidence because they don't have confidence. So once they're drunk, it boosts their confidence. So they actually do things they're very confidently drunk. So that's why they use it. But once it wears out, they go back to their old selves. So that is lack of willpower. Some people use the drugs. Some people use other chemicals to boost their confidence. Sometimes we use skin products, we use hair products, and we use clothing to boost our confidence. It should be from the inside. That means we're lacking from the inside. If you will bling a lot, wear too many shiny things, if you wear someone is shouting colors, that is someone who's telling you, I am powerless, help me out. Some people laugh at them, oh, look at him, but sometimes that's a sign that is saying, help, I need help, I am powerless. People wearing shouting colors always make a lot of noise, always probably causing havoc here and there. People always wanting to fight, some always wanting to jumping up and down from partner to partner. That is a sign of those who are powerless and they lack the mind. They don't have the mind to have self-control. They're not living in their experience, not able to self-control their experience and their faculty of consciousness. So that is a sign, especially if you have a partner or someone who is close to you, that is a sign that something is going wrong in their mind. Teaching these funny behaviors, always going behind the back, always lying, dishonesty, not telling you, not being direct. Those are critical signs that something is wrong. Do not take those signs lightly. If you have a car and the red light comes on, that is a sign something's wrong. That is a sign that something is going wrong. Do not ignore those red flags in anyone. A red flag is a big thing. It's a small thing hiding. It's telling you about a big problem somewhere. Someone's always giving you small, funny comments. Don't take them lightly. Don't take them lightly. Don't say that's nothing big. That's something inside him. It's something raging, but it's leaking out. It's leaking out bit by bit. That leak is what causes erosion because it keeps coming out. Poop, poop. At the end, it erodes the whole house, all your old relationship, all your business goes down just because of that small thing you ignored. But that is critical for the mind. Your mind is very, very critical. So what that telltale signs of people who are not using their mind properly. They don't think a lot. They want things right now. They cannot be direct with you. They want you to be good, but they sometimes don't want to be good. They tell you about the good news, but they don't want you. They themselves don't want to be good. That is context of the mind, of your consciousness. Some people now are called psychopaths, so they've lost their consciousness. They do it so many times, it's become a habit. They lie so much. They lie is natural. The lying is natural. It's like, yeah, and if you don't believe them, they're like, you think I'm lying? You actually think I'm lying? And they really convince you, like, they look in your face, you think I'm lying? You don't trust me? I'm hard. I don't fall for those. Never ever fall for those. Don't even think bad. Say, oh yes, I don't trust you. No, bye. Look in the eye. Goodbye. Yeah, no, good. And tell them goodbye. I don't trust you. Yes, I know you're lying. Sometimes just walk away, but do not let those sympathies, those empathizing comments of theirs let you go. So if you're suffering from one of those, which we all do sometimes, learn that something's wrong in your conscious, you experience something's not right. That's a red flag. So I'm going to talk about 3 ways in which we can develop your mind power. So there are many ways you can do it. I'm going to talk about 3 basic ways how you can develop your mind power. Obviously, so your mind works on the images and the words that you use. In most cases, with the images you use, the things you see, the things you watch, the things you observe, all go into it. You might remember your mind or your brain, both of them. They use the external senses. These are inputs to your brain. It's like a computer. These are the inputs. What you see comes through here. What you hear comes through here. Okay? You're listening and ear. Those are the 2 main inputs. I know the others, like the brain also, the hair is a receptor. The particles of the hair also receptors, like antennas, they're bringing into the brain. So all that. So that's part of the brain. So all that in here is your brain. So these are receptors. Whatever you see comes in. Whatever you hear comes through here. And this is the output. Or whatever you also drink or eat also goes through here, but nobody goes down. So the brain has to work with how to clear that in there. So you have to be careful of what you take into yourself, into your mind, into what you listen to, what you watch. And the first way is to guard what you watch. So you want to watch things which are uplifting you and motivating you in an inspirational, ethical way and moral way and legal way. You want to avoid the things which do not give you happiness, which make sure, which help you, which lower your standards down. So you want to get things which make you improve yourself, improve your mind. So this can be through, when I look at those who have done well, those who are doing well in something and copy them. So when you copy good stories, speaking stuff positive, copy someone who is doing well in a certain skill. You have to tell them, well, look and listen, learn what they do, read the book about them, find it and do it. Exactly. So that way you will remove your conditioning, your limiting beliefs about it. You might fight the first time, okay, this is what I've been taught, but say, no, you know what, I'm going for it. So go look for something which has been done very well and copy something like that and do it exactly as well. So this could be an invention, this could be someone writing a book. This can be a positive news in the newspaper or on the internet. It could be a blog post, it could be a video. Find something which tells you something like, wow, I can do that, and then go do it. Because it's in the action that you get to. You think it, plan it, and then go do it. So one thing is something is ever something you're going to read, something you're going to watch, something you're going to observe. Because the other senses we're in, we can also fill it in, but I'll suggest you read and also use watch something positive. So ever read positive vocabulary, or read a biography of somebody who has made it and see how he made it, and then implement those steps for you. It's the action you need to take. So find somebody successful, or find something which has been done very well, and find out how it was made and do exact same thing for yourself. Yes, you want to start using the mind power. So start finding something which is very Well, done. I could see even the phone, example, the phone. Look at how it was made, find out how it was made. So do your research, find out how it was made, what went into this. If it's your mic, find out how the mic was made, how it was created, what went into doing it, and then set out your plan as if you did it and work it out yourself. So your mind will start giving you answers. Go there, do this, come do this. First of all, you say, no, I'm lazy, I'm tired, I need some alcohol, I need some drugs. Say no. That's the key part. When you're finding out, say no to those insecurities, all those emotions which are draining you. So always say no to the second part. It's a two-part. Do this and do not allow this to happen. So do not allow yourself to go drink or to go smoke or to go do drugs or to go swear or to go cheat. So try and avoid those things which you're doing before. Try and avoid them. Yes, sometimes it'll pull you if you feel like it, and sometimes it may come out, but say sorry and go back to it. So learn whenever you feel like swearing or cheating or doing drugs, do something positive which will take your mind off it. After a while, your mind will develop it and it will come, and you won't do it overnight, but after a while your mind will start believing it and start doing it for you. Then it'll be part of your subconscious in the back here. Over there is in the back or front, isn't it? And then they will start doing it. So the key is you want to find something which is great, inspirational. Why is that? Because something which is way above what you're thinking, not what you've seen around here. Look at a president who you like. Look at somebody who has run a big business. Look at a famous author, a famous actor. Then look at the videos about them. Go to YouTube, talk about videos about him, read the article about him, what they did, how they did it. That is inspirational. I'm telling you, look at someone who has done something which you want to do and has done it and is living proof that it has been done. For example, you can look at President Obama, he was great. Or you can look at president of your country, someone who owns what does he own? How did he speak? Where did he come from? Read his books, how he did it. You can look at an actor, look at the actors. Denzel Washington, we have the old guys, we have Will Smith as an actor as well. We have also Rob Williams, who died. Robin Williams, he died as well. He was great actors. So look at them and look at the actors, and then look at videos about them. Like talk about documentary about these actors and see what they were, how they did. Talk about the experience. That is the best way to learn. So put that experience into your mind. So think about that experience and picture it in your mind. Start using your mind to get good pictures of success, inspiration, motivation. Put them in there. So that will keep you going. So it will motivate you as well, because your mind picks up what you think, what you see, what you visualize, what it picks up. You want to visualize yourself getting there, doing what they are doing. What I do, for example, is I see an actor, a Superman, I take his pose, Superman. So I don't say Superman, I said I am Superman. So I do it. People are like, oh, Josh, people, those who are there who are, oh, Superman, what do you think you are, Ignore them. You're not doing it for them. I take out his pose, like I'm in the moon Superman. So I stand like him. I see how he acts in his movies and I act like him. So find a positive character in the movie and act like them. You have to act like them. So find Superman, Superwoman, or what's the lady? Superwoman, Devil Lady. Yeah. So find those are heroes. Look at the heroes, how they act, how they go to fight war. So you want to act like that. So you want to get out of that zone. Superman pose. So I'm already filling up. I put it up. Hands up straight, isn't it? That is Superman pose, Confidence pose, chest out. Stand straight. That is a confidence pose. So when I act the way they act, don't look for druggies or murderers or cheats in the movies. Look for a positive action in someone who goes to save people, someone who solves a case, someone does it in a positive way, not a cheating way. I repeat, that's the way you want to copy. So that's an actor. The president, look at how he gives a speech, how he arranges his speeches, how he speaks in front of people, how he waves at people, how he comes in and walks, shakes everybody's hands. Hello, how are you? What's the people? Look at a CEO. It tells you how he arranges his day, what time he wakes up, what things he does, what books he reads, how he uses his time, how he built his business, what things he overcame. So those are the things you want to read every day and making part of your life. Every day I'm looking at somebody positive. You can start a podcast about something positive, about people who are doing well. So that will engulf you. The more you speak about it, the more it becomes you. You start changing because it's becoming part of your mind. Start now believing it's part of it. Your mind will tell you, this is me. I like positive stuff. So it will take you to positive things. You're not going to say yes to negative things. It's like letting go of those old habits. What's the first part? You want to find something successful or somebody who's great and copy them. Copy them. Number two, now you want to do the same for yourself. You want to create your own success for yourself. So whatever they have done, do it for yourself. It's very simple. It's just something you believe. Once you believed it, now say, I am this kind of person. I am a president, or I am an actor. I'm getting permission. Don't have to wait. You have to go to acting school. Don't have to go someone give permission. I'm an actor. I am a CEO. So say it and then act like a CEO. Next to this, act like a CEO. So you want to act like that person who you are copying. Once you've read what they've done, you've read the videos, you've written books about them, you've done the research. And that's the negative, but looking at the positive stuff. The things, how they did it, how they overcame, where they are now. Now you want to do the same for yourself, right? Put yourself in those shoes and say, I am that kind of person. I am Shaquille O'Neal. I am Great Shaq. I'm a president. I'm a CEO. I've built some businesses now. I am helping others do this. I'm running a charity. I'm going to start an online course now. I'm doing this. So you're saying it before it happens. Yes, I am important. I am a wealthy businesswoman. I'm a wealthy businesswoman. I'm a sports athlete. I'm going to world champion. I'm going to win a gold medal this year. So when I put your mind into the zone of being successful, your mind works on things you give it. So when I say it with belief, you put adding emotion. Don't just say I'm a world champion. I'm a president. No, you have to own it. Be bold. I am a president. If it sounds like this, how does a president act? Always bold, always speaking up. He doesn't hide behind people. Doesn't run around. Doesn't do silly things. He walks slowly and doesn't rush. He greets everybody. He says hello. He's not shy. He's not timid, or he or she is not timid or shy. They're not cowards. They are bold. They take action when necessary to make the decision when it has to be done. They don't procrastinate. They don't lie. In most cases, pretend the lies. They tell you, they make speeches in front of people. They address the nation. They are people. They're always in front of the people. They're always in front making, they don't talk from behind. Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me? No, they're always at the front. It's not for me to learn. They're always at the front of the line. They're always at the front of the line. That's where your mind starts to get engaged in that. That's the simple way of, instead of going through many things, just believe it and visualize it and start doing it. Number one, find someone who is very successful, all three of them, then copy them and read their books, read their blogs, read their stories, find videos about them, know a lot about what they did so you can know exactly what they did, how they did it. So when a couple of week or two, do it for a week, do your own research, write a book about it. And then number two, you want to now set yourself up as as that person. So I'm going to be Superman. Don't tell everybody. I repeat, do not tell everybody. Just act like it. People will see the difference. I'm just doing it. Don't tell everybody. I say, don't tell everybody. When your best friend, your wife, they will see a change in you. Some start asking, some will feel jealous. That's it. So that's the second part. When you start doing it, that you have to wear, or people start noticing now that you are changing. You're not one of them anymore. You're not stealing anymore. You're not killing. So that's the part you have to be aware of in the second part. People will start noticing the difference in you, and some will not like it at all. But the key is to not tell them. They say, I don't know, you think so? I've changed. Play along. I don't know. I'm just the same. No. Come, let's play. I'm coming. I'll be there. Oh, I'm doing class now. Oh, I'm tired. I can't come anymore. So give an excuse not to do the wrong things. Some people call me, oh, busy. Oh, I was tired. Oh, I couldn't know. I couldn't make it for that. So don't give in to their temptations. Oh, come, let's go this again. Oh, they start calling you. Oh, it's one of us anymore. So those are things you gotta be wary of. So you gotta build yourself, but do not tell anyone that's what you've done, because people are not happy with you going ahead. My goodness me, you'll be shocked. Even those who are close to you will go behind your back just for that. So number two is you want to put yourself in the shoes of a great person and start doing what they've done. So write books, act like you write books, act like you're writing books, even start writing your own books. So when I write down, I've done this, I'm a president, I am going to make a speech today, I have to address the nation, I have to look at these people here, I have to go to the border, I have to do this. If you're a sports athlete, if that's what you want, I got to go to the gym, I got to work out, I got to work my muscles, I got to go exercise, I got to get my gold medal. So you can even buy a gold medal and put it on your chest. I'm a gold medal, I'm a championship. So you're going to wear that success in you. You're going to start acting like it. So that's the acting part. That's one key thing. So keep on acting part. So number one, find someone successful. Read about them. Get to know them. Get to know what they're doing. Number two is you want to get yourself into that mindset of I am a winner, I am an achiever. So after reading what they have done, now just copy it exactly. Don't change. Just copy exactly what you do. Write it down, but put in your own name. Don't say you're the one. That's plagiarizing, but you're just copying what they're doing. You're emulating. That's but not okay. Let's say you're emulating, not copying. So you are emulating them. You're not copying them. Emulating just to do what they're doing. So you can copying means like you're kind of cheating. So let's say you're emulating them. Like he does it something in some way, so because it's a good way of doing things. So do it every day and make it part of your nature. Wake up, you're positive, you're a president, you greet well, you're a sports athlete, you're a health practitioner, you're a coach, so you can to yourself and keep going it. So it can be part of your character. So once to be part of your character. So that's number 2. So get things. And number 3, you want to make it into a routine. So you want to keep it consistent and persistent. Not just do it once, forget. So do like every day, find the time to do it. Be consistent. Don't develop a routine until it's part of your character, until it becomes part of you. So be consistent. Keep doing it. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. If you fail, fine. If you don't fail, fine. But keep doing it. The key is keep doing it. And do it in a positive mind. Don't think like, oh, I'm going to fail. Just do not think positive at all. Don't think negative about it. Just keep doing it. Some days might be better. Some days might not do enough. But just it's better to do 10 minutes a day than nothing at all. That's I need to do that as well. Better do 10 minutes a day of reading than nothing at all. We've got 24 hours, so we all have time. Just we don't have different priorities. We're going to be consistent. So your mind gets into your mind, put into your mind, time for this, it's time for this, let's do this. Anytime you feel like something's, you're going to feel like drinking, all that, let's go do something positive. Let's go for a jog, let's go for a book, let's go play some exercise, play some ping pong, let's play some board games. Get your mind off the things which diminish your willpower. Or you feel like it's time to smoke, or quickly go drink some water, or quickly go get a friend, or go out and do this. So always have that. So you want to be consistent with that. So you want to keep on doing it until those feelings of weakness leave you. They go. You don't longer feel like drinking. You don't feel like cheating. You don't feel like lying anymore. After a while, you feel the power within you. Like, oh, I don't do it anymore. You feel like, what was I thinking? So that's how your mind will start doing it, and you keep on doing it. You gotta believe it. You gotta walk. Like you are the person. Like, yeah. I've already feel it now. That's how I've come so far now. Whenever I think about it, I speak it out about depression. I immediately go up straight away. That's how good it is. So I do it all the time. So it keeps me going. I visualize it. I'm a president. I am president. So I speak well. I was in front. I was direct handshake. Never none of these fake things. You know what to do. I shake hands. How are you? You okay? Good to see you. I greet people. How are you? If you don't greet back, that's fine. It's nothing good. You're greeting others. You're not. If they greet back, it's fine. You say hi. You text people. Call them. How are you okay? If you don't want it, that's fine. It's perfect. Being a president is so good. You shake hands. People don't like it, fine. People don't like it, that's fine. It's okay. Everything is perfect. The key is they cannot say you don't call me, you don't like me because you made the effort to get out there. You like, good. You don't like, everything's perfect, isn't it? People boo, that's good. People can say hi, that's good. Everything's good. We want the good and the bad. I want those who hate me. I want those who love me. I want those who reject me. Those who accept me. I want everything. I want those who despise me. I want those who love me. Everything is positive for me. Why? Because the mind is powerful. You stop worrying after a while. Once you get it, you stop worrying about those little things like, oh, who doesn't like me? They didn't like my post. They didn't come to my birthday. They didn't call me. They don't like my skin color. They didn't like my hair. Those things vanish. People suffering from them. But once your mind is in tune and your heart, you're also thinking about the next big thing. You're thinking about good things. You're thinking about the flowers. Oh, I need to talk to this person. I need to call them. Oh, I hate you, George. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's it. Move on. Like, you didn't respond to my hatred. No, I didn't call you. People didn't come to my birthday. I had a reached the band. People didn't come. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, but I do want to come. People sometimes answer, but I don't want you to feel bad. They're like, oh, it was fantastic. I had fun. Oh, they feel bad. Oh, I want you to feel bad. You have no time to feel wrong or people who hate you. Goodness me. Your mind is powerful. Once your intellect is up here, your experiences, your conscious is there. It's sorted out, my friend. You can do it. There are many ways you can add on, but 3 things. Easiest way is for you to do it. Find someone who is your hero, your heroine. We all have people have celebrities, some of them, but find someone who is very, very powerful in a place of power. People act, yes, they're just movie stars. It's good. People singers are good, but they just don't have much responsibility. So why don't you find someone who has a lot of responsibility and is doing it? So that's a president or a CEO, someone who does a lot of public speaking, because the ones who have to talk to others do it because it's their job, not because it's entertainment. So the good celebrities who are singers, yeah, but sometimes they just sing. But those who are leading others are the ones you want to follow because they have to deal with others' conflicts. They have to deal with decision making. They have to be in control. They have to make decisions for others and for themselves. Yes, so those ones we should follow. So some write the books. So most of us are presidents, the CEOs. They are big business people because they're the ones who make a lot of this decisions, and they have to handle conflicts. They have to run their business, they have to run their families. That's what I'm talking about. So find one of those and copy them. Sometimes they write books. Sometimes they have videos, documentaries about them. Read them, get to know them, write down notes on who they are, how do they do it, what are they worth, what's the net worth, what business are they running, and then what books do they write. Could be a dad, it could be also your dad. You never know. It could be, I'm not saying you have to be a dad. It could be someone else. It doesn't have to be somebody who is a business person or one person, but what you mean somebody who has a lot of experience in handling others is what you want. Someone who has experience in leading others. Those are the best models to have. Those who have experience in leading, not those who are just doing modeling. It's good, taking photos. It's good, but that's not going to have the mindset of leading others. So that won't really help you. But they don't show you how they lead others, how they talk to people, how they interact with people. And sometimes people who are there just singing and taking photos, which is good. So that's your model. That's great. When add another one, look for another one who also has ways of handling conflict, who deals with people as well in a nice way. So that is the person you want to emulate. So like, wow, how do they dress? How do they talk? Don't lose yourself in being them. You want to emulate them, not be them. There's a plan people cross and say, I want to be them. And they start talking like them, buying things they want. No. Trying to get over the board, buying the house they have. No. It's copy behavior, like the positive behavior. So you can use it for your own benefit, not to be like them, but to use it in your own self. Not to be like one of them. People, you say, I want to be like one of them. Fair enough, but use it for yourself and be like one of them for yourself. But do what every day. So find someone successful, read about them, read a book. What did they do? How did they do it? Put it into your mind. Number 2 is put yourself in the shoes of a great person. Like, I am a president. I am a super person. I am super Josh. I'm a health coach. I am a gold championship. I know I'm a gold #1, basketballer in the world. But don't tell people though. This is for your own private sessions. I am a positive person. I am a business owner. I'm a real estate developer. I'm a lawyer. So before you've got the mindset, now you end up putting into your mind. So start writing it down. Act like a lawyer in yourself. Respect yourself more. So that way you're gonna develop your mind. And mind will start thinking of positive things to do. It'll get your mind off the little things like the stealing, the drinking, the drugs, the always lying to get what you want, always cheating to get what you want. So you're gonna get out of that mindset. Number 3, you want to be consistent. Keep doing it. Make it part of your life. Today I woke up, I had a shower, I'm doing my live video now. I read a book before to see some books, to read some positive books. I had a shower, now I did my live video now. I'm going to work on my course again. Now I'm feeling great. Then I'm gonna play some ping pong around 5. I've got football coming. I'm gonna learn. I've got my coach going to teach me, and people coming. Afterward, I'm going to come back and do some more work. Then I'm going to relax and meditate, play some music at the back just to enjoy. One of the things I do, act like I'm a great musician, and I go practice music. I practice ping pong. I practice doing videos. I create something great every day. So every day it becomes part of my nature. So it's entwined. I'm being consistent. It is great. It is powerful. My mind is getting bigger. So I have no time to worry about people are not liking it. People are not coming to events. People are not watching your videos. People are not subscribing. People are tell you, oh, Josh, look at this. But what they're people worry about those things will tell you that, because that's what they are worrying about. Their mind is focusing on the small things. Oh, Josh, you're not getting this. Oh, you're not tall, Josh. You're not very muscular. Oh, you don't have a lot of money. Oh, you don't have a Mercedes Benz. So that's what is on their mind. So once you hear about suggestions, don't get mad. That is what is on their mind. That is them telling you about who they are. So that is not for you. So once you learn this trick, don't ever get mad at people who do not like you or curse you. Don't even get mad. Sometimes you feel sorry for them. Love them, as Jesus said. Not because I'm not saying love them and take them out for dinner, but that is what's on their mind. That's what is going on. That is who they are. Sometimes they're telling you it's for your own benefit, so they can learn what you shouldn't be. Sometimes they're telling you what you need to change about you. So listen to everyone, good and bad, those who are positive, those who are negative. Why do you hate me? Why don't you like it? Oh, what can I do about it? Oh, they will tell you. And say thank you at the end. And you benefit. They don't. Because you take it in and you make a change out of it. You take the negative energy, turn it into positive energy. So you take the energies which they give you and say thank you. It builds me. And that's your mind gets stronger and stronger. And you make more connections in your mind. Here, on the side, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere start connecting. The networks start exchanging information because now you are awake. You're thinking of big things. Big dreams create big visions here, and start thinking, okay, now I need to write. It's a big. I need to hire people. I need to get a venue. I need to when the cooks. I need to get public insurance for this. So it kicks you into action, and that is what you want. It's 40 minutes. I need to stop right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those are 3 ways in which you can develop your mind power. There are plenty more, but get something which is great, which has been done. It could be a product, could be a person, could be experience, and learn about everything about it, read about it, watch videos about it, observe it, and learn how to do it. And then number 2, do the same thing for yourself and keep it going. And number 3, be consistent and let it go. So that way you're doing great things, and also you learn how to avoid the small things which bring you down, like the negative things which always bring people down. That is the way you want to develop your mind power, but it is key because, as I said in the beginning, your mind is the element of you that enables you to be aware of the world and your experiences. That is your mind. So something's wrong in your mind, you want to be aware of yourself or your experience. Those are the ones always complaining about others. They're not aware of themselves. They're looking at others, something at themselves. They're not aware of them. Somebody who will have one leg, and start cussing you. Somebody who has no education start cussing you because they lack the intellect to speak about themselves or to be aware of what they are speaking. So that is the faculty of your consciousness and your thought. Do not let that be taken away from you. I repeat, do not let your faculty of your consciousness be taken away from you. Your mind is the ability to be aware of your world, of your experience. You're not aware of where you're going, what you're doing. Sometimes it might cause havoc. You might be in trouble with the law. You might trouble your people you work with. People get fired. People don't lose relationships because they're not aware of their actions or their thoughts. Sometimes you swear hard. Sometimes you quickly things you don't mean. I think the things you don't want to do because you're not aware of your actions or your thoughts or your words, and you end up regretting. A lot of people get fired. People lose what they have because they took the wrong action. They took the wrong person. They're not aware of what they are doing, and the consequences are always great. But if you set your mind up properly, your conscience, be aware of your actions. What are the consequences? What are the benefits? Who you're talking to, the words you are speaking, how fast you are talking, your hand signals in the video. If you're aware of all that, you can control them and say, right, let me speak slower here, or let me go a bit higher to emphasize this word that your mind power is great. So you can control that and say, okay, let me use the right hand now, point at you and say, you are coming. If I mean no, I use the hand. Like, no, that's not correct. If I say that is good, I will use his hand. I can change and say, this is great. That's not a good thing to do. However, I hope you agree with it. So now you can control what you say and how you say it. So that now you're aware your mind is in control, and that is the power you need for yourself. That will come around in every little thing you do. Your business, your personal life, your friendship, your travels, your adventures, your what else do you do? Your music, your singing, your abilities, your cooking, everything you do, once your mind is disciplined and is in control, my goodness me, the power is within you. So I'll stop right there. 43 minutes is a long time, but hope you had a great time. I enjoyed it. I was gone. I was really enjoying it. I didn't look at the time. It was so amazing. Fantastic. I was in the zone. I was in the flow state. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it because I really did. Because now my mind is geared up. I'm ready to go do some great things after this. So I hope you like the channel. If you do, welcome to Advancing Mindset. My name is Joshua. If you like the channel, please subscribe, or you can also leave a comment below. You can also share it to your friends and families and click the bell to get notified when I go live. But I'm live every Monday to Friday during midday or 12 and 3. On the weekends, I'm off, doing other things. But yeah, so welcome to the channel and hope you really, really enjoyed it. Glad it. So take care. I shall see you tomorrow at 12:30. Have a great day and goodbye.